Khyber Pakhtukhwa, or KP, is an important page in the history of the world. KP is ideally positioned to become the most sought-after land in the coming days. KP, the present and future of global economic and financial opportunities. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor will redefine local and international trade. Anticipating record-breaking growth rates and highly positive estimations, the Provincial Housing Authority Khyber Pakhtukhwa, under the Provincial Housing Department, has planned mega housing and commercial projects that are a goldmine for investors. The projects offer the highest return on investment, guarantee profits, and are protected by the government's own security. Even before the influx of laborers, executives, and high-profile Board of Management members, KP faces a severe shortage of quality housing. There is an upfront shortage of 2 million housing units in Khyber Pakhtukhwa. Given the economic prospects post-CPEC, the demand for housing units will skyrocket like never before. The Provincial Housing Authority Khyber Pakhtukhwa is perfectly poised to meet the growing demand. The KP as a whole, especially Peshawar and the neighboring areas, are ripe for housing investments and are eager to welcome some of the biggest mega projects in the history of Pakistan. The Provincial Housing Authority Khyber Pakhtukhwa was established in 2005. The department acquires state or private-owned land and develops it into plots and housing units. The units or plots are then offered to the general public and government servants at affordable prices. There are about 1 million government employees and pensioners in Khyber Pakhtukhwa, generating a huge demand for investment in housing. The potential speaks for itself and is backed by facts. The department has more than a decade-long history of completing successful projects at Jalozai, Mulazai, Haveli and Abbottabad, Jerma Kohat, and high-rise flats Hayattabad, to name a few. The department has now planned mega projects for KP, whose scale, benefits, and class are unprecedented in KP's history. These mega projects have been planned, keeping KP's present economic growth at bay. As of now, the per capita income of Khyber Pakhtukhwa is around US $1,550 nominal, US $5,120 PPP. Out of the total 6.3 million overseas Pakistanis, 2.21 million are from KP. KP receives US $7 billion every year in remittances, and the rate of remittance is growing every year. KP also produces 50% of Pakistan's total oil production and a surplus of natural gas. Peshawar, the provincial capital of Khyber Pakhtukhwa, besides being the gateway of Central Asia trade corridor, is also conveniently situated at the first junction of CPEC, making it a bubbling hotspot of economic activities. The mega projects planned by the department are geared for overcoming the housing deficiency in Khyber Pakhtukhwa. The mega projects planned by the department include Peshawar Model Town, CPEC City, Nishtarabad High-Rise Apartments and Commercial Complex, City Center Apartments and Commercial Complex Peshawar, Sawat Model Town, Hangu Model Town. Situated just 21 kilometers from Peshawar, Peshawar Model Town will be spread across 117,000 canals, or more than 637 million square feet. The town is in a 2B moderate seismic zone and is also safe from flooding. The town has been divided into 23 zones, 17 of which are residential. 3 zones are reserved for educational institutes, 1 for health, and 1 each for a lush green parks and sports. The cost of land for this project is $0.26 billion and $1.67 billion for infrastructure development, which brings the total cost to $1.93 billion. The gestation period for the project is 3 years, after which the expected average return on investment will be $3.36 billion. This opportunity is presented by just 1 project. The remaining 7 mega projects, too, offer probability unlike any other in Pakistan. Housing for all and promotion of low-cost housing is the primary mandate of the Provincial Housing Authority, Khyber Pakhtukhwa. A huge scheme of low-cost housing is in the offering with bank home financing, ensuring affordable housing. The banks will provide volume discount on bank home finance facility. The government servants will be the main beneficiaries. The banks will have risk-free investment with no deduction by default at source from the salaries under a tripartite agreement of government banks, employees, and pensioners. Same arrangements for bank home finance are being offered to the general public. The BHF will trigger an investment of about US $4.5 billion if only 0.4 million housing cases are financed. The infrastructure will be developed through a new model of public-private partnership called Develop As You Sell (DAYS), making the process transparent and swift. All these mega projects have been approved by the government since the government of Khyber Pakhtukhwa is looking forward to welcome investors and make it easier for them to invest in KP. There has never been a better time to invest in Khyber Pakhtukhwa, and now there are never-seen-before opportunities for investment waiting for you in KP. We hope you will take advantage of these mega opportunities, help Pakistan grow with your investment, and get a healthy return in the process. Provincial Housing Authority, Khyber Pakhtukhwa,